Now we'll turn our attention to the anticipated total ban on commercial motorcycle riders, popularly called Okada, which in effect is happening today. It was announced by the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. It's meant to curb the excesses of the bikemen, especially regarding security in Apapa and Yaba, part of the prescribed access. There are visible signs of compliance to the state directive today. Our correspondent, Olu Phillips, is in Apapa and now joins us live. Olu, hello, good morning. What can you tell us about what's happening now?
Thank you very much, Olumide. We are in Apapa. This is the Sunrise bus stop area, leading you on to the nation's premier port. And this area is notorious for having a lot of bikes. And that reason is not really far-fetched. Well, first of all, let's start by looking at the compliance level. What we have seen today, this morning, up to this hour, is an issue of agitation, but not resistance. We've seen compliance, but not so much of compliance. So what's the challenge as far as Apapa is concerned? It's the road construction which started in 2017. A bit of history to this road. 2017, the federal government signed off this road for tax credit to construct to the AG Dangote. It's supposed to be a 2-year construction period. Of course, this is 2021, and that's not happened yet. Look at the Sunrise area. The trucks are still blocking the road. The roads are still vacated, leaving all the pressure on just one lane for everyone going in and out of the port. And that's why you can still see some pockets of bikemen who brace it up to see if they can bring people. Some of the people who spoke to earlier today said to us that they had no choice but to trek all the way from Mile 2 down to Tinkan Island where they ply their trade. Olumide, this is the situation. It's almost like a catch-22, but hopefully today is day one. You should expect those teething problems. This is the first time we're seeing the state government trying to enforce truly the issue around ban on commercial motorcycles in Lagos. Of course, this is not the first time under this administration that they will be prescribed along certain roads, but this is the first time there's been some kind of boots on ground to ensure that there's a lot of compliance. Olumide.
Thank you, Olu, for that update. As far as the Okada riders themselves are concerned, have you been able to speak to any of them to find out what their feelings are about the issue in that particular axis, or generally speaking?
Well, Olumide, you know the way it works. I mean, people are coming up with all sorts of excuses and reasons why this may affect them, especially the motorcyclists. I spoke to some of them. I spoke to this particular guy who says he's just doing this because schools are on strike. He tells me he's an undergraduate with the Federal Polytechnic Mubi, and that's in Adamawa State, and that he's just doing this to pass by, but he wouldn't mind complying. But the other guys I spoke to who do this for a living and don't have any other thing to do, want the state government to review this. When I spoke to them about some of the reasons the Lagos state government gave and told them that there's also the possibility for them to apply their trade, but not on these select local government areas and local government development areas and the highways and the bridges. Mixed feelings, agitations, but not necessarily resistance.
Thank you for that update, Olu. Our correspondent, Olu Phillips in Apapa, giving us a heads up on what's happening as far as compliance to the Okada ban in Lagos is concerned. Amongst other things, he's saying there is a level of compliance.